Okay, this is a bank reconciliation problem. And let's take a look at this. Now remember, with a bank reconciliation, you have two sides that you have to worry about. You have the checkbook and you have the bank book. And our goal is to make them equal at the end. So let's go through and read this and see what we have and see what we need to do. They tell us that the general ledger showed a checking account balance of $25.20 at the end of May, okay? So that's what's in the checkbook at the end of May. So 25,020. So we got that. May 31 cash receipts were included in the general ledger balance. So they're in there, okay? But they're placed in the night depository and processed later. So those deposits have to be added, okay? So we need to add those, but they're here, so we have to add those to the bank. And then it tells us the bank statement showed bank service charge of $50. So we have to subtract that $50. And all checks written by the company had been processed by the bank and were listed on the bank statement, so they're here, except for checks totaling $20.10. So again, they're good for us. So we've already taken those out, but they have to be added over here to the bank statement, okay? So the bank statement, we have to subtract those 2010, okay? So let's go through and figure this out. We have to figure out the balance per the bank statement. So let's go through and fill in what we know and fill in what we don't know. So we have to add the deposits outstanding, $24.60. We got that. Checks outstanding, we have to subtract. The checkbook, the balance for the checkbook is $25.20. The service charges are $50. So that's all we need to do for this. So that gives us $24,970. So that's the corrected cash balance. We know that. So now we have to go back and work backwards, okay? So the corrected cash balance here is $24,970. $24,970, excuse me, okay? And then we have to work our way back up through that. We have to add $24.60 and subtract $20.10. And I'm not even going to try to do that in my head. So I have $24,970 plus 2,460 minus 2,010, and that gives me 25,420 is my opening balance. If I did it right, let me see, did I? I believe I did. 24,970, 2460, 25,420.